Good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We got a pretty good video. We got a cattle drive to do. We got some dirt to haul in a dump truck. And to start off the day after we get feeding, hopefully I don't mess up like I did yesterday, I'm gonna head over to Jeff's. We got some darts to sling. Yesterday we hauled in dirt in this feedlot. For the most part, it's got a pretty good slope. That's gonna make it so much easier for them to get on and off this pad when especially when it's really wet, muddy, moist. So after we get this last load loaded, Dad said he's taking off for the dirt. I gotta run around quick since I gotta go dart those two at Jeff's. Yesterday I got one, but it was later in the day, so they weren't really all up to eat. Once you walk into the pen, everybody starts freaking out sometimes, so it doesn't work the best. Before he starts putting some dirt in there in the middle pen, I gotta run down with the skid loader, move all the wet manure, because when that mixes in, yesterday I had a problem with that. A little bit of manure getting in with that clay, it just ruins it, makes it squishy. It doesn't firm up good. Later today, we gotta move 80 head of cows down a gravel road, and it's gonna be fun. There he goes. Should be a pretty busy day. I got another thing that we had to do. We got that one cow that was open, the only cow that was open from that group that we did 2 videos ago. She's back behind the barn. Dad's gonna take her in for tomorrow's sale late tonight. So it's gonna be getting dark by the end of the day. There's a mouse, but I lost it. Surprised Dad hasn't made it back with the load yet. Hopefully he's not having issues. Got a pretty decent amount pulled out of there. Not take near as long as yesterday, a lot less loads. I'd have to say about half as many loads. Towards this end, there was quite a bit that was soft that I peeled out. Sorry, calves. They just want to eat, and I'm annoying them. But then further down here, like right there, barely any clay will be needed. Probably take a good 6-7 loads. It's nice that this one won't take as long because we got a lot of other stuff going on. I'm gonna make 2 darts now. Dart those couple of calves that were looking sick yesterday. If you're wondering why we have this Vaseline, it's an antibacterial Vaseline, and it just covers the holes on the needle so it doesn't come back out. A lot of the times what these calves have is something just in their respiratory. There's a number of bacteria and viruses that affect bovine in the lungs, just makes it hard for them to breathe, and they're coughing. Of course, many other things that affect different parts of the body, but naturally some of these diseases that affect the lungs can move and start attacking other parts of the body. So when they're breathing hard, they got a long neck, they're all stretched out, got an ear drooping, aren't coming up to eat. Those are all really good signs that they're sick. Give them a dart of what we think will do best. Look at the ground move. It's still soft back in here. Hopefully we don't put some big ruts in. The ground is pretty squishy underneath ya.
Cool.
Cool, he says. What'd you do?
I bought a self-propelled moco.
You did what?
I bought a self-propelled moco.
Is it a Massey?
No, it's a John Deere.
I don't know if you're kidding, but what the heck? Woo. Spinning action. What a guy. That looks like a pretty decent pile of dirt though. We gotta go dart those calves. Hopefully we get there quick enough. Calves are still all up eating. So if you didn't hear that, Dad said he bought a self-propelled moco. It's a John Deere, I think it's a W260. It's used, actually one of our neighbors that they got some hay land right across the road from us. I'm not sure why they're trading. I'm guessing they just want to upgrade, get something with a little less hours. We're not just buying this, we're trading in our pull behind moco, and then we're also trading in a 7130, which you don't see very often. That's actually always on the feed wagon over at Jeff's place. Remember that our John Deere 7330 is what always pulls the moco. That will, I guess, get demoted or promoted to the feed wagon. It's got front wheel assist, which the 7130 didn't, so it'll pull the feed wagon better in the deep snow that we get sometimes. Haven't gotten any really this year. The difference won't be that much since we're trading a Moco and a tractor off for a self-propelled swather, plus it's used, and it'll be a lot cooler and a lot more fun to run, I guess. Yeah, it's crazy. As I'm loading this dart gun, I thought about that scene in Despicable Me where one of the minions comes up and gives the gun to that Gru guy, and he shoots it, and he said, "I meant the dart gun, not the fart gun." I'm not really into Disney movies. I don't know if that's a Disney movie, but it just popped into my head. We're today looking for a small baldy in this big feedlot. Smaller feedlots, I got a Black Angus steer that is just got one ear drooping. He is. You see him in the back poking his head? Just coughed. We're going on foot, boys and girls. Why can't it be you? You stand 10 feet away from me. Oh, you kidding me? Do you think if I had like a cow costume and walked on all fours, they wouldn't pay any attention to me? Someone should try that. Post that on Instagram, tag me in it. Sonne Farms, I'd like to check that out. Well, let's try for the other one. Look, Jeff's over here. Do you know where he's at? 14?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeehaw. I think we're getting to the end of the sickness. 3 weeks in a row that we were getting cattle in. When you're getting this group, that group, mixing them together, they're riding on trucks, stresses them out, gets them sick. The rest of winter should be smooth sailing. Load number 2. Yeah. You say good morning to the viewers. We're a little stuck. I should be able to just push them out with the skid loader. You can see how greasy that is. Tires just got down a little bit, like an inch. Couldn't ride up that. This guy knows I'm in here. Let's see if the horn freaks him out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get some bad comments from that one. See how they're coming on these tubs. That one's empty. It seems like those first 2 loads did about half the bunk line, so should take 2 or 3 more. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yep. Okay. Straight ahead in the lowest spot. Could you just back in? Okay. Okay. I don't think we'll get stuck on this one. Oh, we might. So I hear some sort of air leak, and it happens every time the tire gets to a certain point. I don't know what it could be.
I like to have the heater on and then the window down.
Oh.
I feel like I'm free.
Yeah? So did you buy something else on that trip?
Yeah.
Or what?
No.
No? Okay. We're gonna go broke. It's looking pretty good. Just one more load, we'll be able to extend that slope a little bit longer. Just kind of a drop off. It'd get pretty wet down in there. Be lunchtime in about an hour. 1 or 2 more loads. Be done with 2 pens. Woo! And they were the 2 worst ones. You know, a dump truck, something like that can change how you farm a little bit. Oh man, it takes a long time in between loads. I'm just watching TikToks. By the way, Sonne Farms on TikTok, you should check it out. You won't regret it. Oh, he coming. I was gonna hitch a ride. You want to just go get one and then we'll make dinner? Okay. Well, what do you guys think? Same thing as me? Let's get some lunch? Yeah. After lunch, we're gonna chase those cattle down the road. That's gonna be quite the production, a lot of beef. And then there should be some more daylight left, so maybe we'll do something fun at the end of the day. Kelly, you're gonna blow away. Better get in the garage, huh? Slappy time. Huh, that one seems like the tip's broken or something. Looks like the critters are helping compact that stuff down. Got some decent slope to it. Right in there is where we want to go. Kind of a low spot right here and another one right over there. Ho, ho! You might want to pull ahead a little. Getting buried. Oh, man. I don't know what to tell you. We got a blown tire?
Yep.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna tip over, are you? Yeah, you're sunk pretty good. It's to the rim. I hope it don't tip. Apparently that inside dual soft, that's why it was cut in, because there's half as much surface area on the ground, so the outside dual is just poking in deep, poking in real deep. So he's gonna take that to the co-op. Hopefully I can work on that while we're chasing cattle. So I guess earlier when I said I could hear an air leak, I could actually hear the tire leaking. I dig it. It looks good. We got the horses loaded up. Let's chase some cattle. So earlier this morning, I thought I could hear a good stream of air coming out of that truck.
Yeah.
And every time
the tire went around?
Yeah, every time the tire went around. Yeah, okay, all right.
I was thinking that too, and then I kicked the tires, and they were hard, and I couldn't hear it when I got out. So I suppose the hole was down. Then I drove it again and did that, and I thought, well, maybe it's a stick rubbing or something from. And then I got home at noon, and I saw it was flat. So about the time I got pulled over twice in one night.
Probably.
I got pulled over twice in one night when I was living up in Minneapolis, and the one time blinker didn't work. I thought if I kept doing this, you know, it would work, but it didn't. I got off with a warning on that. Got pulled over for driving on the wrong side of the road. In my defense, when I tried to pass that guy, he sped up like a jerk, and I couldn't pass, and I got a warning on that too, so I didn't get a ticket either time. It wasn't me, it was my roommate talked the cop out of it. He's like, did you see what that guy did? He kept stepping on his accelerator pedal so we couldn't pass him. That's all I got to say about
that. This is gonna be their new home, 80 acres of corn stalks. The trailer's down there. The cows are that way about 1.5 miles, 2 miles, 1.5 miles. We're gonna run them straight down this road, put them in here. They got water over there, a bunch of food in here. They should be able to stay here for at least a month, and then we'll want to bring them home, feed them some better quality feed, get them ready for calving. Let's see if I can find a fresh poo. That one's okay. So looking at this, not finding any corn. They've been in these corn stalks right here for quite a while, and they ate all the corn, and they need some of that corn. Corn does have a little bit of protein, and so it helps them break down all that stover. Once they run out, you gotta start giving them some protein tubs, so they can break that stuff down so they don't start getting skinny. And so they've been out here a while, which is one reason why we're moving them. There's gonna be some corn in this field, plus some more stover, so it's easier picking for them. One thing about cows is they hate running into the wind, and they hate running uphill. They also don't really like running. But luckily we're going to the wind, and They are on the move. Let's go, girls. Looks like Jeff's here. Look at this. There's a trench there. Going. Yeep, yeep. One of these cows was walking by, and I saw it toss this Coors Light can in the ditch. It's so disappointing. And they were brake checked 2 weeks ago, so I know they're pregnant. What a bad influence. Come on, Susie, don't do it. Oh. Now, girls, there's a stop sign up there. Make sure you look both ways. Oh, they just went. Slamming beers on the road, not stopping at the stop sign. That wouldn't feel very good. You missed out on a good chase. Where we brought our truck called, they said that tire's shot, but they think they got a used one. So it should be fixed up here pretty quick. So we're just gonna wait around a little bit till that's ready, but then we'll get the truck, haul some more dirt, and then that cow that's right there, that one that was open the other day, we'll load her up at the end of the day, and Dad will take her in. And we are off. I don't know, I think we could have plugged that, right? So Dad, are you starting a collection
Of what?
hats?
Yep. They all seem to congregate whenever I use coats, hats, gloves. They all find each other.
Uh-huh.
It's a herd mentality is what that is.
I guess. And here's the pile of dirt. If you didn't see last video that we were pulling from, that used to look like this, but we had an excavator dig it up, pull it up so it wasn't so hard compacted, and we can pick it up easier. Big Floppy, how you doing? That shouldn't take too much dirt. She says, man, I hope that's distillers. Yeah. It's like the wind blew the lid on the fancy burn barrel all the way over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on in. Hooked herself right up. I'm not sure what to do with that load. Now this one's gonna be nice. We've been needing some clay in this spot for a long time. Right back here, getting up into this building. Do a lot of calving in this building, so we gotta clean it out and put bedding back in. And it doesn't look that bad, but when there's a little bit of ice and a little bit of moisture, I cannot get the skid loader in there. So I thought it was worse than that. Make it so it's easy in the winter. So the tractor is still at the South Farm. I think I'll hop in here with Dad, because that's kind of on the way. He'll drop me off at the tractor, I'll drive that back. You got a long walk to the tractor. Man, that's a nice fence. I wonder who put that in. Got a protein tub to pick up where the cows were and drop off where they are now. Now that is quite the sunset. So pretty. I better push that in a little bit. Well guys, it got pretty dark. I feel kind of dirty. I think my mustache is darker than it was at the beginning of the day. Head over, spread out that last load of dirt. Pretty sweet getting all these projects done. You know, me being home from college. We got more manpower. Doing a lot better job here and there. I hope those tractor lights shut off. I thought I shut them off. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope to see you next time. Have a good one. I know you probably can't see it, but I did a really good job.